not going to be successful. So you really got to get the lymph system. Focus on the kidneys, focus on the adrenal glands, focus on the lymphatic system, and clean up my bowels doing it. And all of that will start pulling all that out of there, and then the healing can take place. So I definitely would be doing that. Until you get the acids out, it's hard to rebuild tissue. Remember, it's hard to rebuild tissue in an acid medium. That's what's corrosive and breaking it down. So you have to obviously remove the acid medium. It might be too simple for people to understand, but you guys get it well. I had to eat a can of cooked beef stew and stop the formulas for a while because I'm getting too much pain. I was taking adrenals, kidney 1, bowel 1 caps, lymphatic 1, parasite and pain and moonshine yarrow for about a week. You had too much pain with that, huh? That's probably your diet, though. Probably not the herbs causing the pain. Now, sometimes when you're moving lymph out, those acids come out. Yeah, there can be pain with that, but it also could be even acid fruits like pineapples and stuff, or even your cruciferouses can cause pain a little bit. So yeah, you try to go more subacid fruits, but really go on a grape fast or something. Lymph node 1 tincture is too much because my urine is still clear. There you go. There you go. Although I only just got started on this hardcore since October. All right, I do 2 kidney formulas. I do lymphatic 1 capsules to clean up the bowels, and then I would do lymphatic 4. When you use these up, and then go to 2 kidney formulas, do lymphatic 4 for about a month or so, and then jump to lymphatic 3, and then keep going that lymphatic 1 capsules. Stay with the stomach and bowel 1. That's real healing and cleansing and soothing. Everything else is good here. There wouldn't be the herbs that I would know that would cause pain unless it's a detox. It might be in your diet where the pain is coming from. But boy, I wouldn't keep going down the beef stew world. I used to love beef stew growing up. Lemonade. Lemonade, I'm really happy with you. Oh yeah, to all of you. About the Hilo tea yesterday, I deuced with it, did it. You guys are something else. I love your minds. That is what I love. A woman that tears it apart. Man. Oh, my kind of woman. JG, all you guys are so good. Yeah, neuropathy, all that'll go away. Just get these acids out so the body can rebuild itself. That's all you got to do. I just read that an actor such from the movie Porky's took his own life due to his cancer treatment. Such a shame. Oh, man, butterfly. I tell you what, isn't it sad? It's sad when you think there's no other door for you and you have to walk up to a slaughterhouse of raging acid chemistry. That's why I think the value of you guys, the value of me, the value of these channels, the value of this level of knowledge, because I don't know, for me it's a slaughterhouse. Some young man had to take his life because the chemo probably ravished him. Makes you want to puke. And of course it's going to suck major calcium out of you. Let me tell you, chemo sucks major calcium out of you. If she was running a parathyroid weakness and already had calcium utilization problems, he could have went into a major depression from that. But we don't want to consider these things. Now, what's funny about that, if a smart oncologist sees let's say a lady with extreme varicose veins, spider veins, and he knows that she has a calcium utilization problem. There's not many of these guys, but there have been some. I've heard them. Then they will tell them they can't give them chemo. And you know why? Because they're for sure heading down aneurysm alley. And that's the fear, is getting an aneurysm from chemo. Well, why? Well, because it sucked calcium out of you. Well, why would you use something that's deadlier than what caused the problem in the first place to try to treat or find a remedy for that which caused it in the first place? I don't know. I must have went to the wrong planet, wrong school. Fruit fairy. I love the herbs too. Oh, I'm glad you like the herbs. I love herbs. And you guys that are making them and playing with them, bravo, bravo. Portions from random flowers and leaves is a small child. So did I. I ate dandelion flowers, daisy flowers, sassafras leaves, sassafras roots, and tea. I loved. Oh, wait a minute! I can't have sassafras. It cleans the blood and everything, but it's toxic to you. Huh? How many mountain people would have been dead drinking sassafras tea? Love the taste. And then people drink a lot of root beer, right? Now my kids are doing the same thing. Oh, good. Only they actually know what they're doing. You know what? Sounds like you got some good kids here. I mean, my youngest son, I couldn't get him outside. My eldest son made a really nice St. John's wort infusion oil when he was 5. Look at the knowledge these kids are getting. When they grow up, they're going to be the healers, because obviously the mom is learning the deeper aspects of healing here. And so these kids are going to take off and be the healers of the future. Bravo! It's very simple. They just get it. I love that. Good job there, Fruit Fairy. Good, and I love that picture. Moth Dust Moon. Hi, honey. Interesting name. Female hormone acne. That's just because it's acidic. That's all, because estrogen's acidic. And whenever you add acids to acids, it kicks up the symptom. That's why I say when you have pain, you got to be careful with the acid fruits and things, because there are acid components to things, and sometimes it kicks up the pain and everything. Keep my name anonymous. I would really appreciate it. I'm really sort of embarrassed about these problems. Well, I don't know your real name. You already have your icon here or whatever, so I'm not going to. Is the protocol for healing female hormonal acne different than regular acne? Not at all. Not at all. But you want to take the endocrine gland formula maybe and balance out your hormones a little bit. If you're really raging, you're looking at either pituitary or adrenals. If your ovarian estrogen is out of balance, then it's pituitary. If you feel systemically out of balance, it's probably more your estrogen in your ovaries. Vaginal dryness is a good example of adrenal estrogen problems. Women that have had hysterectomies that had too much estrogen at one time from the pituitary and the adrenal and the ovaries now can have low estrogen levels because of weak adrenal glands, and therefore they end up with vaginal dryness. So the adrenals are very important for systemic estrogen, as well as a healthy liver. Fat cells produce a form of estrogen. So it's important to get the adrenal glands healthy, because ovarian estrogen, as far as I know, is purely for the uterus. Ovarian estrogen and progesterone, or uterine estrogen and progesterone, not systemic. Even the vaginal area links over to the adrenal glands. So you would want to get that healthy. It shows your lymph system, sweetheart. It's backed up there, and that shows kidneys, of course, and then, of course, you're going to see the adrenals. And you're going to see this same thing over and over and over. And you guys that are working as being healers, it's going to be next. It's just how, it's like a New York City detective one day told me, and here we were talking about it, and his life in New York and the murders and stuff, and he said, well, after a while you just get used to that. And he said, really, you just wonder how they did it each time. You know, each murder you go to, it's just, how did they do this one? And basically I can see that dealing in so much of this death. But this is also true with health. It's like, yeah, we know you have kidney adrenals. How bad? That's about what it is when you're below 60. And a ton of 60 and 70-year-olds with kidney problems, no question. You could use the female reproductive formula. That would be a good idea. And is it a longer process to correct when the hormones are involved? Well, I mean, you just have to bring the hormones into balance, and you can only do that by making the glands healthy that produce the hormones and steroids, and let your body find that homeostasis. You can't find it. Your medical doctor can't find it. I can't find it. I can only be responsible for making tissue healthy and letting your tissues, your endocrine glands, work for your body and your emotional and mental needs. And that's why it's so simple but vital that we change our focus from symptomology to health. where we're going right in and we understand symptomology in relationship to where the problem is. That way we can use herbs to help accelerate the healing or the rebuilding of that area. But not to use symptomology to treat, because it doesn't work, it's killing too many people, and it makes naturopaths look stupid, especially those that are using supplements. Let's step up higher, all of us. I've been checked for PCOS and have no cysts. They come and go with people. I mean, I saw an herbal doctor who said my PCOS-like symptoms, acne mild, probably came from my adrenals. I'm tired. Well, he was smart. Absolutely, probably did. But the acne is coming not from estrogen. It doesn't create acne. Hormones don't create acne. That's ridiculous. They exacerbate the lymph. They exacerbate movements like fruits. You eat fruits and whoa, suddenly everything's moving. That's like a steroid. Suddenly you start seeing things happening. And then we blame the hormone or steroid. We blame the fruit, when in reality it's your lymph system that's the problem, and you're not filtering through your kidneys, darling. So you've got to get your kidneys and adrenals back online. He tried to scare me into eating proteins. An herbalist? Whew, don't buy into any of that crap. If I went back onto hormone birth control in the future, I currently don't use it, would I just undo all the work? No. No, the problem is this person, I mean, you're real young, honey. I really like to come up with some herbal birth control. I mean, I'm listening and following some of you guys talking about different things. I read about different things. That I'd like to come up with a nice herbal birth control that doesn't hurt anybody, any tissue, doesn't sacrifice the hormones and steroids by taking them. Should I wait until I can decide definitely not to ever use? No, make your stuff healthy now. Don't wait. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Go now. You're in the mood now. You got the focus now. Go, sweetheart. Make your body healthy. And you especially want to when you're taking birth control. Thanks so much for your teaching. I love you too, sweetheart. Well, you'll be good, sweetheart. Don't be embarrassed. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody has problems here. And we're healers here. Our channel's a group of healers. We need to be straight and not hide anything from people. People need to know that, you know, you're going to talk about your problems. We need to work them out. We need to help you with them. You need to help others with theirs, and nothing to be ashamed of. We're a race of people that went way off on their dietary habits, and literally, and then, of course, all the radical chemistry. Now we're in some big-time troubles. This is from Bo. Are you the one that won American Idol? Nah, you didn't win, but you were still up there. That Bo was still up there. It's pretty good. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Sweden again. I have a question. I'm coming off from Ambien after being years on it, and I'm having a horrible time with withdrawal. Well, go slow, detox. The nice thing about detoxification, it starts cleaning these residues, these chemical residues out from smoking, even from the weed, from all kinds of pharmaceutical drugs, any drugs. It really is the best way to move yourself off. When you're titrating down off of something or slowly coming down off of something, if you detoxify with it, you'll be able to come down faster without the withdrawals there. Being raw for 3 months and taking your herbs does not help me sleep so far. Well, you might want to get the pineal glandular for the pineal gland, or you could, don't use melatonin, you could use different herbs like